my Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Yeah, another week. Happy birthday to all you April Tauruses. I know my cousin's birthday is coming up here on Thursday. Danica, happy birthday on Tuesday. I know there's some others of you that got birthdays coming up this week. Happy birthday, y'all. My bug gang. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I got another month to go, but we're going to roll with it. At any rate, this is going to be Taurus Weekly Update. We are rolling tomorrow, Monday, April 19th through the following Tuesday, April 27th. I'm not going to go out to Wednesday because when we get to next weekend, I'm going to start. The month just go by so fast. This has really been, if you've noticed erratic behavior in your readers, in your tarot readers, this has been fucked up energy for a lot of us to deal with. Me included. I have been trying to do my very best to get out at least once a day because I'm in the house most of the time working. So I've been trying to make it a habit to get out and just get out and get in my vehicle and go. This is really fucked up energy for us because it's like the universe just said, here, take it all. And it's like, fuck. And so any little thing that you have happen in your experience, somebody dying, stress at work, stress at home, people just, in and out of your experience for whatever reason, it can just be very draining. So I'm going to apologize for everybody because I know what the hell, this is some fucked up shit. Bear with us. We should be coming out of this energy exactly on April 30th. Who knew? Who the fuck knew? But oddly enough, right in this moment, we don't have any retrograde planets. Now we got, I don't know if it's Jupiter or Saturn. Somebody, I think it's Jupiter, is getting ready to go retrograde on the 27th, if I'm not mistaken. It could be Saturn, it could be Pluto. Those are the three that I've been kind of paying attention to. At any rate, that's actually when you're going to get some relief. If y'all wonder what the hell with the retrogrades, Mercury retrograde, and Jupiter and Saturn, you see now what the effect is with, and you can look at this on a global stage, all the fighting and fussing and arguing and carrying on in court and justice and legal and blah. That's what you get when you get all the planets going direct. There is no reprieve on every front. You feel like you're just getting your ass whooped, or you're being put into some situations like the fuck. So unless you were just at home and not doing anything, any encounters that you have with people are likely at this point to be a bit skewed. So just hold on. We get to the 30th, things will definitely feel better. Those of you that are, a lot of stuff all at once. Jesus, I can't do it all at one time. Dang, give me a minute. Kids came up first. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of this week. The 20th, the 21st, and the 22nd. I'm going to call those my go along to get along days this week. You probably just going to do good to go along so you can get along. There are going to be obviously some things that you're going to want to put your foot down about, especially where kids are concerned. But trying to make any big brouhaha out of anything, particularly where kids are concerned, especially that middle chunk of this week, forget it. It's going to be that macaroni and cheese commercial. The kids like, hey, we can't go nowhere. We'll just sleep here. Okay, well, that's the energy you're going to have if you try and put up a fight. And it's not that you're giving in to your kids. It's just that right now the energy is not such that trying to get into any kind of knockdown, drag out with anybody at this point this is not going to make a damn bit of difference. It's just going to prolong some bullshit. So in as much as when you're dealing with your kids, I know some schools are still doing the online thing, and depending on where you are in the United States, some may actually be going back to online school because of certain things going on in certain areas of this country. Outside of COVID, other areas may be going back on lockdown because of COVID. However that's resonating, just try to get through with the kids now. Particularly, just try to deal with them as best you can and keep it moving until you get to the weekend. Love is going to be on mute this week. Yeah, I said mute. Once again, this is the energy. Don't feel like nothing is going on. Lots of shit is going on. But for many of you, you are so far ahead of the game that the universe may actually have to be trying to catch up with you to get people and places and things in position, because a lot of you are already ready. So this could definitely be in terms of if you've been waiting on, he said we were going to get married, and it's been 16 months and I'm still waiting. Well, okay, wait is almost over. Try not to push. You're dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Try not to push, because pushing is just going to make the situation worse. But for the most part, love is on mute this week. So this is a good week to grind down on any work stuff. This is really going to be a good week for that. Any kind of work situations you're trying to work through, you're trying to get a promotion, you're trying to get an interview, you're trying to make phone calls, trying to get paperwork done, coming up on the end of the month, trying to get end of the month business straightened out if you're in accounting or auditing. This is a good week to get that shit cracked, because you won't necessarily have the distraction of new love, those of you that are waiting for someone new, or your other may not be around you at this point. There may be some separation due to job, family, whatever. So just know that the universe hears you. I don't know who needs to hear me say that, but the universe knows what you're asking for and what you're looking for. And trust me, it hears you. There's just some other things that need to go on. Many of you that are in situations with people where you're kind of coming back together, reconciliation type stuff, your partner may have things going on in their experience that they need to tie up whatever loose ends, especially if they know that they're getting ready to start dealing with you again on a full-time basis. There's certain things Taurus will and will not tolerate, and they know that. So give them a chance to work this shit out. Put your focus on work this week if you can. Again, there's a caution for driving this week, especially early morning hours. You got to be up and at work by 8, 7:37, whatever. Take your time. Let the idiots fly by you. You ain't got to get into no race with nobody. I'm just saying. You ain't got to do it. Wow, sparkle and shine. Hey, I ain't seen you in a while, Miss Lady. Surrender and trust. Some of you are in, I was reading this earlier, and I got my own experience with twin flame soulmate shit going on. But some of you may be in twin flame soul connection type situations. And so this is the part, if you've already gone through the first 3 or 4 steps of those types of relationships, the coming together, the separation, all of that, they're trying to set the boundaries, and you're past the separation part and you're trying to come back together. The first card I'm seeing, surrender and trust. Trust the process. Trust the process. There's a reason why we encounter twin flame situations, soulmate situations, whatever you want to call them, soul connections. There's a reason why. We have these kinds of relationships. And again, if you think the universe or the creator is ignoring you, nope. Trying to get shit together. I got the asses of a few people on the board, but that's okay. We're kicking the week off in our energy, the Hierophant, a new path. And the universe is asking you to surrender and trust. I'm jumping around, I'm sorry. Dealing with who's talking first. At any rate, the front end of your overall energy, the 9 of Pentacles, on top of the improvise. There may be some things that you need to be a little prudent about. Maybe a little self-discipline, just kind of keeping things to yourself. In instances maybe where you feel like you need to be shrewd, the universe is giving you the okie dokie to improvise. and you're probably feeling this on the top end of your overall energy. There may be things that you're trying to work with or work around or work through. You're at the end of whatever struggle you've been going through, however that is. That's also the energy that's coming up. Be mindful, I'm reading for the collective and I'm not just reading for one of y'all. But anyway, however that's resonating, situations where you feel like you need to be a little strategic, also a little prudent, some self-discipline there. Where there aren't direct answers or solutions, improvise. On the back end of your overall energy, the Five of Pentacles, on top of the notice the pattern. Some of you may feel like there's some situations, not necessarily about you so much, but there's some situations like, damn, I can't figure this shit out. And I have one of those myself. Universe is asking you to notice the pattern. What is it that is causing whatever to happen? What situation are you in, and you keep getting in and the same thing, you keep ending up with the same result? For many of you, there may be other situations that are better suited for you. That's why you can't get that job or get that man or woman or whatever. That lamp down here. It's almost like the universe is saying, hey, look at the light over here. Dude, look at the light. But, you're so caught up in... what is this fluttering around on my table? Well, I guess we will figure it out. What is that? Oh, that's the candlelight flame. Okay, you see I got ADD all over the damn place. Anyway, this lamp. Focus, don't focus on what you're trying to figure out. Focus on something else, and the rest of it will come to you. Some of you, it's just a matter of the situations that you're trying to manifest. They're not manifestable. Festival. I say that right? Yes, at this point. It's not going to happen. Because there's something else that the universe needs you to see or be in or do, or whatever the case may be. So deal with that part. The challenge, sparkle and shine with the Knight of Cups. Sparkle and shine, and dedicate yourself to being out there. This is our energy. We are, as of tomorrow, officially in Taurus. Happy birthday energy. So get out there and sparkle and shine, damn it. And dedicate yourself to doing such. And you don't have to be loud and obnoxious and boisterous and bully. You just, shine up everything and make sure the hooves look good and just kind of be there. Because we're in our energy, this is a time of year that we're naturally going to attract more attention. So to be on your P's and Q's and sparkle and shine. Simple as that. With the Hierophant on top of the surrender and trust, this we were talking about whatever processes you're going through. Trust the process and surrender to it. Know that you are embarking on a new path. This is major energy. The Hierophant is also Taurus energy. And I don't think it's any kind of mystery that we're going to kick off the month of Taurus with the Hierophant. I think that's an awesome thing. So whatever you're going through, just like being in the water, you get on your back and just float. Quit trying to flop around and do the breaststroke or the backstroke or some shit. Just get on your back and just float. Surrender to the process. All good things are coming to you, Taurus. Know it or not, that's the truth. Looking at the King of Cups on top of the Be Fluid. Anything that you were trying to dominate, you're going to have to be flexible or fluid, however you want to get at that. But this king here is definitely talking about the conquest of. And this could have some rosy tones of love, if you will. It is the King of Cups, that emotional thing going on. So whatever it is, just be fluid. And I'm going to just say, probably for the rest of the month, just go with the fucking flow. I know that's difficult for Tauruses. We like things in order. But again, understanding the energy that we're operating in right now, it may not be possible to have all the boxes checked off. So just be fluid, go with the flow, particularly where emotional situations are concerned. With the Five of Wands on top of the Be Present. As long as you are focusing on something other than what's in front of you, the universe telling you to be present. You're going to block yourself. If you are trying to plan too far ahead, if you are getting into situations and, immediately see yourself in business with somebody or walking down the aisle, slow down. Slow down. That energy is going to block you, actually. So you need to do your best to stay in the present moment. You may miss something if you are not in the present moment. Too busy planning for the past, too busy for the future, and too busy worrying for the past. That energy will block whatever you have coming to you. The Knight of Wands on top of Master the Dance. Master the Dance has been coming up a lot for me recently for personal readings. Mastering the dance is about mastering whatever it is that you're trying to do and getting to a level of mastery in it where you know it, just like if you're doing a cha-cha slide, you know it, you've done it so many damn times, you know it in your damn sleep. That's mastery, though. That's mastery. And get aggressive. The universe kind of telling you to go ahead. You're already trying to do this, but the universe is going to give you a kick in the ass and tell you, master that shit. And get as aggressive as you need to. That Knight of Wands is up here singing to this Knight of Cups. Dedication. Dedicating yourself. And again, like I said, this is a good week to focus on work. So anything that you need to master or learn, if there are opportunities there for you to grab at, definitely get a hold of that. Looking at the Seven of Wands on top of the consciously complete, there may be some activities that are coming to an end for you. And this is group stuff. So there may be social groups that you're in that are getting ready to downsize or shut down or end or whatever, change, do something different. This may be the time for you to get out of said situation, organization, association. Excuse me. Feels like some of you were just doing this because it was something to do, and then after the pandemic you kind of forgot about it, and now it's kind of getting kicked back up. So you may actually make a conscious decision to let whatever this is go. On the back of this is negotiations. So there may be, for some of you people that'll come from, say, a social group, girl, you can't need group, we need you here. I'm going to say go ahead and cut your ties, because you're changing and you're going into flowing in and out of different energy. So if it's something that's not really beneficial to you, or just some shit you were doing just to have something to do and say you were doing it, let that shit go. Let it go. With the King of Swords, the back end of the King of Swords on the choreograph card, again, from beginning to end, master the dance to choreograph. The king here, definitely about the business, but we got the ass in this time. There may be some situations that you may need to coordinate, put together, that whole bit. You may have to detach yourself. There may be some friendships involved. And again, this has got a social bent to it, more of a social bent and less of a romantic bent. You may need to detach yourself so you can do what you need to do. Some of you may find yourself in situations where you are now supervisors, and the people that you were supervising were once your hangout buddies. You may have to just politely create some detachment. The better way to go, if that particular situation is pertaining to you, it is better to just say, look, we can't do what we used to do because relationship has changed. I'm a supervisor, you're a subordinate. The same is true on the other side. If you've had friends that have gotten promoted to supervisor positions, you may also want to assume a position of detachment and let that person do their job. That part. Looking at the Seven of Swords on top of the stretch and expand, there may be some intellectual thieving going on as you're moving and trying to get into a different place. That's the stretch and expand. Just be mindful. The gremlins are out there, and there may be some deceit. Be careful of the emails that you open up. I know recently, since I actually have a YouTube channel, I've been getting some bullshit ass email. Oh, we want you to do this. You click on some shit and it's like, nah. Y'all ain't real. So be mindful of that. There's a lot of scams going on right now because a lot of people are just in dire straits. So they're pulling all kind of monkey shit. People calling you with bullshit. Those of you that have new projects that you're working on, kind of keep shit on the DL. You don't want to do too much talking because you don't want anybody else to walk away with your idea, and you don't want your idea to get legs and walk away. That part right there. This does not have a whole lot of overtones to romance. Some of you may be in situations, and this is really resonating with those of you that are under the age of 30. You may be in some situations and somebody's just straight out being deceitful, and they want to act like they are that in a six-pack, but they're busy trying to get in your purse and get in your money. Watch your money. But that's got a bigger energy for work and work-related activities. With the Eight of Swords on top of the play, put this shit to rest, y'all. Whatever you self-imprisoning, worried over some crazy shit, let that shit go and go have some fun. Go have some fun. The universe telling you to get out there and do the boogie. Just go have some fun. Wherever you are, however you can do this. Sometimes you can't just get out your house because of whatever. Put the music on and just slide around like you Beyonce. It's all good. Ain't nobody gonna see you. Do the damn thing. But the universe needs you to have that creative expression. We weren't put here to just work and worry all the damn time. Now, we really were not. So if you're in that mode where you're in work and worry, either you're working or you're worrying, and on the other side of that, you're just anxious as hell, let all that shit go for 5 minutes and go cut some music on and slide around the floor for a few minutes and do something other than working and worrying. Bringing me right back here. Be present. Be present. At the end of all of this, the Eight of Wands on top of the Be a Channel. Like I said, the universe knows. The universe hears you. And get whatever it is you're hoping for. And now here's the catch with this. This is how serious this shit is. Here's the message. Watch what you ask for. Those are, I just gotta have it. If I don't get it, I'm gonna die. Okay, watch what you're asking for, because you're gonna get it. That part right there, you're gonna get exactly what you're asking for. Please do not light up my inbox next month. I asked the universe and gave it to me. I don't want it. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you. Watch what you're asking for. Watch what you're praying for. Watch what you're wishing for, because it's coming just the way you want it. All you need to do is be open to it. I think most of you are open to it. But there's a message of relaxation that's there in all of this. Just being able to take a moment and relax and let your mind take a damn break, as it were. Give me some cards for Taurus, please. Those of you that have been really anxious past couple of weeks, try your best to manage your anxiety. It should be getting better, just as a course of what's going on. Now, if you got other things that are going on in your life that are making you anxious, deal with that. Deal with that. Encouragement. Okay. And now everything want to flip over. Sacred Pool. And that's too many, universe. Quit playing. Man. Solitude. Oh, damn. Encouragement. I would just take this as a note of encouragement from the universe to keep moving, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right track. And that goes in love and social and work. You're on the right track. Just keep going. Yes, the universe is acknowledging it's slow and awkward, just like a giraffe. How the fucking I've been waiting for 2 years, and where the hell's my shit? Just hold on. It's coming. This is your note of encouragement. Solitude. Some of you may need to just take this time, especially if romance is on mute this week. take this time to take it. And I'm not talking about self-care and all the other bullshit. I'm talking about just solitude, just you in your house. And if you feel like walking around butt naked, well, what the hell? That kind of solitude. Just letting things go. Okay, fuck it. If you ain't had a spa day and do your hair, your nails did and all that shit, fuck it. Just do you. Without the worry, without the hassle, without the struggle. The sacred pool. Some of you may need to dip into the sacred pool. What is the sacred pool? We ain't got no sacred pool here. It's the thinking. It's the thinking. And kind of clearing your energy. I know Be the Channel is on here on the board somewhere. Kind of clearing your channel. The card that would go with that would be clear the vessel. We got slow down and summon the rain. I'm going to say summon the rain is the closest to this. Just kind of clear your mind as best you can with all the excess shit. I know there's a lot of extra shit going on right now, enough to have you worried and anxious about some other shit. Try to let some of that go. Those of you that are stuck on Fox News or MSNBC or CNN, let some of that shit go for a couple hours a day and watch something else. Go watch some Bonanza or something, or Leave It to Beaver, anything. But kind of just get out of this stress mode. Some of you, it feels like, are just working on extra stress for no reason, and you don't have to. You're just being stressed out with all the energy and shit that's going on. Take care of yourself. And that usually starts in the brain. Those of you, if you're having any kind of mental health issues, depression, overly sad, all of that kind of stuff, get on Google. Find somebody to talk to. If you can't get a professional, you got somebody that you're close to. You know, call them. Tell them you want to vent. Got shit you need to say. And you know who your true friends are, because they'll let you do it and they won't say nothing. They'll just listen to you, and then they'll come back with the comments when you're done. So those of you that are having those kind of issues, make sure you deal with them. At least address them. And let somebody else kind of know where you are in that situation, so they can be of some encouragement and support to you. Taurus, I love you. It's the beginning of the birthday week. Party time. Hey. Anyway, I love y'all. Have a good one. Bye-bye.